Ciao famiglia! Today I'm taking you on a family road trip to Sicily. We are going to explore the island together. The sea, the food, the villages, the chaos, and of course, my family. It's going to be a very real Italian trip. Not perfect, not too planned, just us, the road, and one of the most beautiful islands in the world. So come with us to Sicily!
And we are going to Sicily, andiamo in Sicilia. So for going to Sicily, from where we live, so from Calabria, we have to get to Villa San Giovanni, which is a small city, actually not very nice, near Reggio Calabria. And from here, we are waiting for a ferry. So for a small car, we just bought these tickets and it costs 56 euros for 2-3 days, so it's quite expensive. They are trying to build a bridge. It's been forever since the Italian government says that they're going to build a bridge between Calabria and Sicily, but for now there's just the sea, so we will have to take the ferry. And these ones are the tickets. We paid 56 euros to go and come back, so round trip. Papi, non ci sono quelli che vendono scemenze, dove sono?
C'è poca gente oggi.
There are here workers who will try to clean the windows of your car, and they do that for little cash, like 2, 3, 4 euros. I don't know if you have this type of workers in your country. Of course, all of them are illegal workers, so don't expect a receipt or anything like legal.
Sicily is probably our favorite region in Italy to visit. My parents come here at least 3 times every year, and my dad knows almost the entire island. My mom also has a special connection with Sicily because she studied medicine in Messina. And when they were younger, my dad used to cross the sea every weekend to visit her.
Tu quanti arancini ti sei mangiato tutto traghetto? Nella tua vita?
Se aveva tanti milioni, quanti arancini mi mangiavi, io ero a posto. Almeno 50 volte l'anno. 50 volte non dico assai, no. 30 arancini me li sono mangiati. 3 per 16, 8, 180, altri 50. 250 arancini me li sono mangiati.
Solo sul traghetto?
Solo sul traghetto, sì.
Ah, ma papà dice che si è mangiato 250 arancini solo sul traghetto.
Technically, Calabria and Sicily are very close. When you stand on the coast of Calabria, you can actually see Sicily on the other side. But even though the distance is small, you still need to cross the Strait of Messina by ferry. For people who live here, this journey is completely normal. Cars, buses, trucks and trains are all transported across the water every day. We have taken this ferry many times, but I still enjoy it. It is a very short crossing, but it feels like the beginning of a proper trip. One moment you are in Calabria, and a little later you are arriving in another region with a completely different identity. Every time we take this ferry together, they remember those years and the beginning of their love story. My mom remembers her time at university, her friends, and how difficult studying medicine was. My dad remembers making the journey to visit her and eating a lot of Sicilian food.
And here people leave all the cars. I'm a bit scared of this. Just left the car here down and we are going up because I want to eat something and enjoy the view, which is incredible from here.
Famiglia, remember that if you like this kind of content, to like and subscribe to the channel.
I'm also a bit scared of this place because there are so many cars and trucks and buses. The view from this ferry is just amazing because you look at Catania you look at Messina, not Catania. We're going to Catania, you look at Messina. So that city that we see over there is Messina. Messina is a very nice city in Sicily. I think it's the third biggest city in Sicily. And just in front of it, we find Reggio Calabria, which is in Calabria. This land is between Sicily and Calabria is not that far away. In fact, they want to build this bridge, but it's very expensive and very hard to build. So I don't think I will be so lucky in life to see this bridge, but maybe you will. Let me show you a bit of the ferry. Here outside is nice, but inside maybe we will find some food, since I'm starting to be quite hungry. Remember that in this ferry we are with one foot in Sicily, and in Sicily the food is just amazing. The most famous food to try in Sicily are arancini and cannoli, like these are the two main ones. So here we will try to find our first arancino. Let's see. Like, have you ever seen a ferry like this with so much food and so much like fun? I love because for me it's part of the experience. Just look at all this food here, like, how can I decide? Salve, un arancino al ragù e una croquette di che cos'è, di patate? Va bene uno.
Sicily is one of those regions where you could travel for several weeks and still only see a small part of it. It is the largest island in the Mediterranean, and every area feels different. Palermo does not feel like Catania. Catania does not feel like Messina. Even the food changes depending on where you go. This is one reason my parents return so often. There is always another town, beach, market or restaurant to visit.
Are you preparing for your holiday in Italy and you have a lot of clothes in the closet, but somehow nothing that feels comfortable, chic, and versatile? Don't worry, I have the solution for you. This is a Halara SoftlyZero dress, and it has that cloud-like, battery-soft feeling. First impression, this fabric is so soft. It feels so light on the body, almost like a second skin. It's made with ultra-fine microfibers and extra double brushing process, which gives it that smooth, barely there comfort. Okay, this is actually very stretchy. It has 4-way stretch and it moves with your body instead of restricting you. And look at this side stretch, which goes up to 200%. And now the real test. Can I dance in it? Because if I can dance in a dress, that's a good sign. It still looks feminine and chic, but feels like an active wear. It's also breathable and sweat absorbing. It's perfect for summer heat since it draws moisture away in just 1 second. And it has UPF 50+ sun protection, which is perfect for wearing outside. Halara also improves its product through Halara Circle, an ongoing program in which real customer feedback helps shape product updates. So instead of bringing too many uncomfortable outfits, I prefer pieces I can mix, move in, and wear all day. So if you are searching for something comfortable, chic, and versatile for summer or your next trip, check out the Halara SoftlyZero Active Dress. Cloud-like softness and barely there comfort. I'll leave the link in the description. Thanks Halara for sponsoring this video. E andiamo in Sicilia and we're going to Sicily. So we just got the first arancino and the first croquette, and I'm looking forward to try them. For all this on the ferry, so it's a bit more expensive. It's like kind of an airport price. We paid €7, so not even that much. This is a classical arancino with ragu and tomato, and this should be with ham and potatoes. Let's try. I will start from the croquette. The smell is amazing. Of course, everything is so fried. This was my favorite food when I was a little kid. And let's try the arancino now. Oh, the boat just took off. The arancino is so good. Like, literally in Italy, even the journey is part of the food journey. Like, I don't understand how this is even possible. Life is good.
People often ask me which part of Italy is my favorite. Of course, Calabria is my home. It is where my family comes from and where I grew up. But when we are talking about a region to visit, Sicily is probably our favorite. The first reason is the people. Sicilians are normally very warm, expressive, and direct. They talk to you easily. You can enter a small cafe, restaurant, or shop, and a simple conversation can become a 20-minute discussion. The second reason is the weather. Sicily has a long, warm season, so we can come here during many different months of the year. My parents do not only visit during the main summer season. They come in spring, autumn, and sometimes even during winter. Outside July and August, many places are quieter, but the weather can still be very pleasant. And then, of course, there is the food. For my dad, maybe this is actually the most important reason.
We are approaching Messina, so let's go back to the car. Otherwise, then it will be crowded here.
My mom is not the only person in the family who considered studying in Sicily. When I was choosing my university, I also wanted to come here. I liked the idea of studying in a southern Italian city, close to the sea, with good weather, and a lifestyle that felt familiar to me. But my mom did not want me to study in Sicily. She had enjoyed her years in Messina, but she also understood the difficulties of building a career in the south. She wanted me to study in northern Italy because there were more universities, more companies, and generally more professional opportunities. Like many parents from southern Italy, she believed that living would give me a better future. So instead of coming to Sicily, I went to the north. And of course, I did not last very long. I eventually left Italy completely and moved abroad before coming back. My mom was correct that leaving the south would give me different opportunities. But emotionally, I have always felt more connected to places like Calabria and Sicily. The lifestyle, the people, the climate, the way families live feel just more natural to me. This is one of the strange realities of being from southern Italy. Many people love the place where they come from, but they feel they need to leave it to study or work. And then, after leaving, they spend years and years imagining how they might eventually return. When I was younger, I loved Sicily so much that I always said I wanted a Sicilian boyfriend. Maybe I imagined that I would marry a Sicilian romantic man, move here and spend my life eating granita near the sea. Every time I return, I still think that I could be happy living here. Maybe not now and maybe not permanently, but one day I would genuinely love to spend part of my life in Sicily. I could imagine living close to the sea, having a slower daily routine, and continuing to explore the island. There are practical difficulties, of course. Work can be harder to find, transport is not always simple, and living somewhere is very different from visiting it on holiday, but it is still a dream I have. But for now, we are going to enjoy this trip together, and I want to know something from you, famiglia. Which part of Sicily should we visit next?
Oddio! Ma questa è la cernia?
Questa qua no,
No.
questa è la ricciola.
La ricciola.
Certo, questa è arrivata adesso.
So we just sat down at our first restaurant in Sicily and they just brought something very typical from this island, which is caponata. Caponata are mixed vegetables fried with a little bit of tomato. In this case, there's no tomato, so it's a variation of the typical recipe I know. And here to eat with caponata, we have something that is smelling like amazing. It's a fresh focaccia with olive oil, and they said that all the products are local and organic and kilometro zero. Let's try. I've been missing caponata a lot. Very good. It's sweet because of the sugar, but there's also vinegar, so the contrast is very nice. We just arrived and for me tonight it's linguine e frutti di mare. Frutti di mare, it's seafood. I also see some asparagus here. The smell is very, very inviting. Let's try one bite. I also like to put a bit of peperoncino on my seafood pasta, so I will ask for it later. I can taste that the seafood is fresh, so it really tastes like the sea. I'm enjoying the freshness of this pasta. Famiglia, buongiorno from Sicily. We are in Catania today. It's our first day around here and I'm looking forward to taste all the delicious products that this land has to offer always. And it's like incredibly hot. I'm going to have breakfast. I'm super sleepy, so I will start the day with a coffee for sure and something big, fat, and maybe also fried. Let's see. So come with me, let's go have breakfast. Buongiorno. Here we start with a selection of pastries. And for my happiness, there are already as well pizze, arancini, things that I don't exactly understand what they are. Buongiorno. And here we have baba with cream and cannoli, pignè. But I think I will go for a proper Sicilian breakfast with granita and brioche. And change of plans because I remember that in Sicily we should have a different breakfast that is typical just here. So I've just ordered a brioche which came warm and hot and super fresh and soft, and a granita. Granita is like flavored ice. I don't know if you know it. But it's like amazing here in the south. This one is almond granita. Let's try. I feel that the almonds are very strong because they are typical from here. They are like kilometro zero and always biological. So you take the brioche, you remove the tuppo and you just collect the granita with the brioche. Maybe you can wait until granita melts a bit and you start the day like this with freshness and colors and flavors.
Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next adventure. Viva la dolce vita!